The Frankly Speaking Roof Cam, brought to you by Boss Security in Horseheads. Contact them today for all your business and home security needs. We are back, broadcasting live from the Hesselson studio. And we have Kat Flint back on the program. Thanks so much for joining us.
No problem. Thanks for having me back.
So you're on your way home, right? Is this exciting?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. You're going to be performing coming up tonight at 7 p.m. at the Twin Rivers CB Club. And this is a big weekend, a 3-day country music benefit jamboree. What does a Nashville performance look like as compared to an Addison performance?
Oh, geez. I guess that's really hard. I try to bring the hometown influence into every performance I do. But I think it's just going to be a really great event for everybody in the community, and I'm really excited that they even asked me to open this up for everybody.
Yes, so that's tonight at 7 p.m. you'll play, and then tomorrow it's a whole day of performances.
Yes.
It's amazing. Wristband prices at the gate. Friday, $15. Just $15 to see Kat Flint. You can't beat that. Saturday, $20, Sunday, $20, and all 3 days for $50. We'll get that information for everybody. I've got your Facebook page up on the screen as well. So what's the first thing you do when you touch down and you arrive home?
I'm going right into a rehearsal with a hometown band, Whiskey and Lace. So heading there, they were kind enough to learn all my original songs for me and my whole set list. So that's really awesome. And they have a performance, I believe, on Sunday.
Yeah, they're at Sunday, 11 to 12:30. And have you ever played with Whiskey and Lace before?
Only a little bit at an acoustic show last year, just with Jen Crane, the bass player. So it's going to be great to be with everybody in the band. Oh,
this will be fun. And there's great food at this event. How long are you in town for? Are you going to be here for a little bit at least?
I will only be there. I fly out on Sunday. I go to my cousin's wedding on Saturday and then fly out on Sunday. So a really quick trip.
So Friday performance, Saturday wedding, Sunday you're already back home. Is that right?
I'm already back. Yeah, that's right.
Wow. Well, what does, we talk about the difference between maybe a Nashville show and an Addison show, but if someone hasn't seen you before, what does your typical concert look like?
Really high energy. I always try to bring everybody in the crowd just kind of in and be really connected with me. But I also like to, just make everybody feel super welcome at my shows and just really involved in the music. So, I love a good sing-along. And, just seeing everybody enjoying the music is really what means the most to me at all of my shows.
And are you excited returning home to Addison? I'm sure you've played Addison numerous times since you went to Nashville. It's got to be like, hometown girl makes good, right? Everybody's out to celebrate you, and it's got to be a different atmosphere.
Yeah, it's super exciting, and it's just really great, all the support I get from my hometown. I never would have expected this or dreamed of this in a million years. So it's just really awesome, all the support I get from Addison.
And I was amazed after we talked the last time, which wasn't that long ago, how many people stopped me to say how great a job that you did and that they were glad that you were on the program. I know a lot of people watched it online. So you have quite a following in our area.
Yeah. It just keeps building up, and it's just really great. And I get so many visitors here in Nashville and that come to my shows. My band always jokes that I always have somebody in the audience from Addison or some of the surrounding areas, and it's just really amazing how a small town comes and supports a hometown girl.
Isn't that great? How are things since the last time we talked? What's new? What's happening in Nashville?
Nothing crazy. It is CMA Fest weekend, so I'm kind of, hopping on out of here during a really busy weekend here in Nashville. But it's been great, playing a lot of shows, and my EP should be coming out on July 17th, so that's really awesome, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Now tell us a little bit about the EP.
So it's all basically, themed around Addison and my hometown. So it has a lot of loss, it has a lot of, gaining friendships and relationships, and just a little deep dive into my life, but hopefully a lot that people can relate to as well.
Now, is it difficult when you say deep dive into your life? Is it difficult to write songs like that, or do you find it cathartic? What is that feeling like as you put it down, pen to paper, so to speak?
I feel like that's kind of the easiest to write, because everybody can relate to songs that, are about your life, and you think that nobody's in the same situation as you, but a lot of people are. So it's great to be vulnerable, in a songwriting room. And I try to really incorporate that in my music so that everybody can relate in some way, some aspect of their life.
Do you find that your songs based around Addison, that they resonate with people no matter where you play? Because so many people, especially in the country music world, come from smaller towns and smaller villages. Do you hear people come up and say, essentially, I grew up in Addison?
Yeah. And even when I play Addison, I always tell people, you can say, you can replace it with your town's name,
Right.
in the chorus. And they do really relate no matter what small town they're from, whether it's on the East Coast, the West Coast, in the middle of nowhere, Midwest. I feel like everybody can truly relate, and that's been really awesome to see and hear from people listening.
When you mentioned that you wrote these songs and they're about your life, what is your songwriting process like? How do you handle that? I guess I would think quite a chore.
Yeah, and that's where co-writing is the best and really comes into play. And you sit down in a room with really talented people that are all good at really different things. I'm really good at I'm really good at creating the lyric side of things, but like I could sit down in a room with somebody that's really great at melodies and kind of putting that all together. So it's kind of a teamwork process, but I'm definitely more of a lyric person rather than a melody person.
Mm-hmm.
And so I always try to, get in a group where somebody that can do a melody as well.
When you're in Nashville, how many shows like a week do you do on average?
Right now I'm doing about 6 a week.
Wow.
As well as serving and bartending. So it's a little bit of a crazy life I have going on over here, but we get through it.
I was going to say it'd be nice to come home to Addison and relax for a moment, but it sounds like you're not even going to have a second to relax.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. It'll be nice.
Yeah.
But, when I'm performing, it's almost relaxing to me because it just kind of feels like I'm in the right place at the right time,
Sure. Do you have every night when you play, I mean, that's a remarkable 6 different shows. Do you have a favorite song that you play?
That's really hard. I would say probably Bobby McGee, Janis Joplin.
Sure.
But I love the country stuff. I love all the new Ella Langley and Casey Musgraves stuff too. So.
And I know we talked about this last time in the program, but I think it's worth kind of reiterating. Who are your influences when you get up there every night? Who is it that you're kind of channeling, for lack of a better word?
Again, Casey Musgraves is really one of my biggest influences, as well as Maren Morris and the Chicks and Jody Messina. I kind of like to blend that 90s country with current country.
Sure.
And just kind of make it my own thing, but channeling them all in for sure.
Kat Flint will be in Addison tonight, and that's at the Twin Rivers CB Club in Addison, New York. That's 7910 County Route 5. You can find out more at 607-329-0575, and it's just $15 at the gate. You're not going to want to miss this. After, Kat, it's Lost again from 8 to 10. So, Kat, you start at 7. And what do you say before we go? What do you say to the people of Addison before you start playing tonight?
Thank you so much for all the support, and I'm so excited that we're bringing these amazing events back to Addison, and just kind of celebrating our awesome little small town.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Next time you have to stay longer. We got to get you in the studio next time to play.
Yes, we need to.
Well, Kat, thanks so much for joining us. Best of luck. Safe travels. Have fun tonight.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll be right back with Frankly Speaking. Stay with us.